Episode 12, A Busy Day in My Life, A1 Level. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this English podcast for beginners. In today's episode, I am going to talk about a busy day in my life. Everyone has busy days from time to time. Some days are calm and relaxing, while other days are full of activities, responsibilities, and unexpected events. A busy day can sometimes feel stressful. However, it can also be productive and rewarding. When we manage our time well, we can accomplish many important tasks. Today, I would like to share what a typical busy day looks like for me. My day begins early in the morning. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock. When my alarm rings, I get out of bed and start my morning routine. The first thing I do is make my bed. It only takes a few minutes, but it helps me start the day in an organized way. After that, I wash my face and brush my teeth. Personal hygiene is an important part of daily life. Feeling clean and refreshed helps me prepare for the day ahead. Next, I drink a glass of water. Many people forget the importance of staying hydrated. Water helps our bodies function properly and gives us energy. After drinking water, I spend a few minutes stretching. Stretching helps wake up my muscles and improves flexibility. It also helps me feel more active and alert. Then I prepare breakfast. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day. A healthy breakfast provides energy and helps improve concentration. My breakfast is usually simple. Sometimes I eat eggs and bread. Other times I have fruit, yogurt, or oatmeal. While eating breakfast, I often think about my plans for the day. I like to make a list of tasks that I need to complete. Writing down my goals helps me stay organized. Once breakfast is finished, I get ready for work or study. Preparation is important because it reduces stress later in the day. Before leaving home, I check that I have everything I need. I make sure I have my phone, wallet, keys, and any important documents. Forgetting something can create unnecessary problems. After leaving home, my day becomes much busier. The streets are often crowded with people going to work, school, or other destinations. Traffic can sometimes be slow. During this time, I try to stay patient. Getting frustrated does not make traffic move faster. Instead, I use the time to listen to English podcasts or educational audio. This allows me to learn something useful while traveling. Learning during small moments of the day can be very effective. When I arrive at work or school, I begin focusing on my responsibilities. Some days include meetings, assignments, and projects. Other days involve learning new skills or solving problems. Every day is different. This variety keeps life interesting. One important lesson I have learned is the value of prioritization. Not all tasks are equally important. Some tasks require immediate attention. Others can wait until later. By focusing on the most important activities first, I become more productive. Sometimes unexpected situations occur. For example, a project may take longer than expected. A meeting may be delayed. A problem may require additional time and attention. These situations are a normal part of life. Flexibility helps us adapt to changing circumstances. During busy days, communication becomes especially important. Good communication helps prevent misunderstandings. Whether speaking with coworkers, classmates, friends, or family members, clear communication makes cooperation easier. Listening carefully is just as important as speaking. When people feel heard, teamwork often improves. Around midday, I usually take a lunch break. Lunch provides an opportunity to relax and recharge. Taking short breaks during a busy day can improve productivity. Without breaks, people may become tired and lose focus. While eating lunch, I sometimes talk with friends or colleagues. Conversations help strengthen relationships and make the day more enjoyable. Human connection is an important part of well-being. After lunch, I return to my tasks. The afternoon is often the busiest part of the day. There may be deadlines to meet and responsibilities to complete. At times, I feel pressure. However, I remind myself to stay calm and focus on one task at a time. Trying to do everything at once often reduces efficiency. Concentration is an important skill. When I focus completely on one activity, I usually complete it more effectively. Distractions can make work more difficult. For this reason, I try to limit unnecessary interruptions. Technology can be both helpful and distracting. Computers, smartphones, and the internet provide valuable tools. However, they can also consume a lot of time if used without discipline. Managing technology wisely is an important modern skill. As the afternoon continues, I often review my progress. Checking completed tasks gives me a sense of accomplishment. Even small achievements can increase motivation. Progress may happen gradually, but every completed task matters. One thing I have noticed is that busy days teach valuable skills. They teach time management. They teach organization. They teach patience. They teach problem solving. These skills become useful in many areas of life. Eventually, the workday or study day comes to an end. However, my responsibilities are not always finished. After returning home, there are often additional tasks to complete. For example, I may need to prepare dinner. Cooking is a useful life skill. Preparing meals at home can be healthier and more affordable than eating out frequently. While cooking, I sometimes listen to music or educational content. This makes the activity more enjoyable. After dinner, I spend some time cleaning and organizing. A clean environment helps create a peaceful atmosphere. Small daily cleaning habits prevent larger problems later. Organization saves time because it becomes easier to find things when needed. In the evening, I try to dedicate time to personal development. Learning should not stop after school or work. There is always something new to discover. Sometimes I read books. Sometimes I watch educational videos. Other times I practice English. Language learning is one of my favorite activities. Even 20 or 30 minutes of daily practice can produce significant improvement over time. Consistency is more important than perfection. Many people believe they need several hours every day to learn something new. In reality, small daily efforts often lead to impressive results. For example, learning 5 new English words each day may not seem like much. However, after 1 year, that becomes more than 1,000 new words. Small actions accumulate over time. This principle applies to many goals: saving money, improving health, learning skills, building habits. Success often comes from consistent effort rather than dramatic changes. As the evening becomes later, I begin preparing for the next day. Preparation reduces morning stress. I check my schedule. I organize important items. I think about my priorities. Planning ahead helps me feel more confident and prepared. Reflection is another useful habit. Before going to sleep, I sometimes think about the day. What went well? What challenges did I face? What lessons did I learn? Reflection encourages personal growth. It helps identify strengths and areas for improvement. Not every busy day is perfect. Sometimes mistakes happen. Sometimes goals are not completed. Sometimes unexpected challenges appear. That is normal. Life is unpredictable. The important thing is continuing to move forward. A productive day does not require perfection. It requires effort. Rest is also important. Many people focus only on productivity and forget about recovery. However, the body and mind need rest. Sleep helps improve memory, concentration, and overall health. Without enough sleep, even simple tasks become more difficult. For this reason, I try to maintain a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed at a reasonable time helps me feel energized the next morning. A healthy routine creates a strong foundation for success. Another lesson I have learned is that balance matters. Work is important. Study is important. However, family, friends, hobbies, and health are important too. A balanced life often leads to greater happiness and satisfaction. Sometimes people become so busy that they forget to enjoy life. Taking time to appreciate small moments can improve well-being. A conversation with a friend, a beautiful sunset, a good book, a delicious meal. These simple experiences add meaning to our lives. Busy days can be challenging. They can also be opportunities for growth. Every responsibility teaches something. Every challenge develops skills. Every accomplishment builds confidence. Over time, these experiences help us become stronger and more capable. When I think about my busy days, I do not only remember the stress, I also remember the lessons. I remember the progress. I remember the goals that were achieved through hard work and persistence. If you are having a busy day, remember to stay organized. Focus on one task at a time. Take short breaks when necessary. Stay positive. And do not forget to take care of yourself. Productivity is important, but health and happiness matter too. Before ending today's episode, I would like you to think about these questions. What time do you usually wake up? What is the busiest part of your day? How do you manage your time when you have many responsibilities? Try answering these questions in English. Thank you very much for listening to today's episode. I hope this podcast helps you improve your English while learning useful ideas about daily routines and time management. Remember to practice English every day. Small improvements create big results over time. Stay patient, stay consistent, keep learning, and never stop moving toward your goals. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.